Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode, this one focusing on Spring Game. I'm here with Jason, who's a core team member. He's also known as Chicken Chaser over on their Discord. I have links in the description. Again, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you guys to go do your own research. I mentioned this in all of my videos. I'm going to go ahead and mention it again here as well. This is a sponsored video. This company actually has a nice charity event that's going on. They are working with One Tree Planted. It is currently live for the next several days. So if you're interested in participating in that, we'll have more information down in the description as well. So I have a series of questions prepared so that you guys can be able to learn more about their project. First off, let me go ahead and go over to Jason so he can introduce himself, and then we'll roll into those. How's it going, Jason?
How you doing, man? I'm pretty good. I'm Jason. I'm from the core team of obviously Spring Game. I'm pretty much there to help with marketing, networking, a lot of that stuff, and I do the AMA. So you can say I'm the face. But yeah, all good.
Yeah, when you say that you're the face, you are quite literally the face on the stream. And I love it when people on the team will actually be willing to come on camera. Some people are camera shy, and I get that. But I feel it adds another layer of trust, of authenticity, that the project has good intentions. So I'm so glad that you're actually here, and I'm excited to share more about your guys' project. I've been looking it over. As I mentioned, I have some other questions. Would love to find out more answers on that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the first question. Can you tell us a
Yeah,
little
let's go.
bit about Spring Game?
Okay, so Spring Game is, let's say, a node project combined with an NFT, combined with a lot of back stuff coming in the future. We can get into that a little bit later, but really, really cool node project that is based around NFTs. People are going to love it, where you can make daily rewards as well and then still sell the NFTs. And it's a lovely, lovely game, and it's all focused on planting trees. So literally, when we go into the next question as well, you'll see that Spring Game itself, from the first stages, as you got the screen on there as well, you buy your seeds, which are NFTs, and each one produces at a certain rate. But not just that, the cool and mysterious part about that is that if, for example, you bought, let's say, a cherry tree, okay, which I believe is the last one on the lap there, you can earn anything from 2.87% up to 3.5% per day in rewards. Now, what's amazing about this is that 85% chance you're going to get a normal tree, and then there's a percentage chance when you buy your obviously NFT that you can actually earn higher rewards. And after this, you plant your seed, it turns into this lovely tree, whichever one you get. Maybe you're lucky, you get a gold one or a diamond, or however you want to see it. But that is actually creating daily rewards. So you're earning your passive income. But at the same time, you're going to be able to sell these trees on a marketplace as well, which is amazing. So eventually these first generation trees, because this is just the first generation, we've got a very big mission and vision for the company where we're going to go into detail now. But we want people to obviously plant their trees. For every tree planted, in the game, you literally planting a tree in real life as well, which is amazing. That's what we aim to do. Our whole project is about reforestation, and at the same time, helping people get into crypto, in an easy way. I think that's obviously our main vision about Spring Game. Even though people can make money, we are not going to be targeting the 5% of people that are in crypto. We're going to be targeting the 95%. The people that are not in crypto, eventually we are planning to create a mobile game, and that'll go onto your app store, and people are going to be playing this, earning rewards. It's like half Steppen, half Pokemon Go, half NFTs. It's brilliant. It's a complete package that people are going to love. I'd really love people to, do their own research, go read our white paper. It's a project, and we're busy developing the mobile app. It's an amazing thing. People should definitely check that out.
And not just the trees, you guys also have some other elements in play as well for the NFT side, right?
Yeah, so once you've once you've planted your trees, now we give you standard a Genesis plot, which is a normal plot. Your tree does its thing and it produces rewards normally. But specific trees can be planted on specific plots, which gain specific benefits in the game. So that for example, your tree can ROI in, let's say, 35 days if you have a cherry tree. But these trees are like normal trees in life as well. They need to be watered. They need to be fertilized. And we give obviously certain benefits of having your specific trees on specific plots. So you water your tree as you do in real life, you're doing it on the game as well. And it doesn't mean you have to come do it every day. You know, some of the trees only need it once a month. Some of them need it only once every second month. But the game is obviously there to teach people, obviously, how to get into crypto safely. And at the same time, you're playing a fun game about reforestation, which is a mega thing these days. I mean, we know in the crypto world, climate change is something that is focused on, especially if you're looking at Bitcoin and all these miners and everything like that. So we're trying to do good in the world. And that's where the whole thing comes around reforestation. And that's why trees were obviously, our big thing when we started our node project.
And what was the inspiration to make this project?
So our CEO, her name is Hash. She's an amazing woman, So she was getting into crypto a couple of years back, and a lot of people, kept asking, "How do you get into crypto? What's it about? It's so confusing. It's so complicated." So that's how the project came about. She wanted to try and relate it to something in real life, planting trees, but at the same time make it easier for people to get into crypto. So in this way, she's created a game where people plant trees like they do in real life. You can water your tree, you fertilize your tree. There's different aspects of the whole game, and more stuff being updated every time. As you can see there on the screen now, there's certain things that we still keep a mystery and certain things we're still doing. But that's how she wanted to get. She wanted people to realize that there's a way to come into crypto simply, safely, and at the same time, you're doing good for the planet. And that's the vision of obviously how she had it. And when she started forming the company, and the project, that's what her core obviously thinking was all about.
I love it. What are your long-term goals?
Okay, so long-term goals, obviously the node project and NFTs, and there's a marketplace being built, so you're going to trade them. Brilliant. But the long-term goal is we're actually currently developing a mobile app, as I stated a bit earlier. So this mobile app, like I said, it's going to be a mixture of Pokemon Go. It's going to be a mixture of Steppen. So people are going to get out there, and you'll have, obviously, on your virtual reality, you'll be able to, with your phone, go around and you'll actually be able to see your tree planted close to your city or in your garden, for example. Okay. And we can hide trees in your city wherever you are, and people will be able to go find them, same as you do on Pokemon Go. You're earning rewards just by being there. You can water other people's trees. So this mobile game is going to change the way people get into crypto. And that's why we said why we feel we're a cut above the rest is because 99% of these projects are all marketing and targeting the 5% of people in the world that are already in crypto. That's not the market. Let's go for the bigger market. 95% of people aren't in crypto. And that's the way we're going to get the obviously people is creating this mobile game that you can obviously get on the normal app store and be playing it, and at the same time learning about crypto, generating rewards, getting passive income. And I think it's going to be a no-brainer to get people in at a safe way and show people how we're doing it. So our development so far is we've started already building the mobile app. And once that's built, and we're going to obviously keep upgrading, and everything will be able to be done on there, and we're just going to keep expanding from there. And from that side, we're going to create this game where it obviously makes sense that people can come in, come out, do things, have a fun community. It's going to be a game changer.
Yeah, when I think of Pokemon Go, because I've played it a handful of different times, right? You're going out and you're essentially getting exercise while you're doing it, and combining that with your guys' idea of including. I'm gonna just not even say the word. I'm stumbling over the word itself here. Is including that of trees, for example. I think it's a fun idea, and I'd love to see how you guys continue to develop that out in the future. My next question for you
Yeah.
is your team doxed or KYC'd?
Yes. So fully Assure DeFi is obviously the ones that have done our docs and our KYC. So that's all sorted on that side. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, Assure DeFi was the one who did everything. I think that's on the white paper. People can check that out.
Yep. And as far as for the KYC goes, right here, I do see that information. So KYC by Assure DeFi. And so my next question for you is, apparently you've done something better than an audit. Can you elaborate more on that?
Yeah, so a couple of the questions people always, when going into a certain project, they always ask, the big three, like, are you doxed? Are you KYC'd? Are you audited? So we've taken it one step further, and because our mission and our plan, our vision for this is, it's not a 6-month project, it's a forever project. We want to create this mobile game and create this app for people to play and carry on forever. So what we've done is it's actually a registered company where you have to give your name, your address, you have to have valid banking details about everything. So we haven't done just the KYC and the docs and the audit and stuff like that. We've gone as far as creating a registered company, as you can see there on screen as well. And all people's details, Hash obviously being the CEO, is accredited by the government. So 10 times better than any KYC or audit or doxed or whatever you want to call it. It's 10 times safer than all of that because it's an actual registered company with the government.
And so let's go back to some of your guys' game mechanics. If you get a bonsai seed, can it actually possibly grow into a cherry tree? I was trying to better understand the game dynamic.
Okay, so if you buy a bonsai seed, you can have only a specific bonsai tree. But what's nice about this is, okay, let's say you buy now a bonsai tree, which generally produces at just over 1% rewards per day. But you buy now your bonsai seed, and it turns out to be a diamond bonsai tree, which is producing the same rewards as, for example, a more expensive seed. So there is that mysterious, obviously, that luck part of it where you can be, getting better rewards. And that's what's so nice, people say, because they buy the cheaper ones, planning to obviously make their daily rewards. But it can't turn into a different tree, but it can give you higher rewards depending on the NFT that is obviously grown once you've planted your tree, your seed.
And if players plant their trees on the Genesis plot, can they actually transfer those to a specific plot at a later time?
Yeah. So that's the whole plan. A lot of people, what they do is they start off with a tree. We give them, like I said, a plot, and it's planted there. It's creating rewards. They see how cool it is. Eventually, they might grow and compound, and they have a second tree, a third tree, fourth tree. What a lot of our people are doing is they compound. They've got plots. Some of our guys on the game have already got forests. So once you've done that, a lot of people, what they do is they transfer their trees. They buy themselves a specific plot for specific trees, which again, gives you better rewards and, better benefits to the game. So for example, where it comes to your ROI time, your GRP, we call it, game rewards period, because after a certain amount of time, your tree will start, wilting, and you need to water it and stuff like that. So there's a lot of benefits to have the specific plots.
If you don't care for your tree, can it actually die?
It can't die. It's not like you'll lose your tree, but it would dehydrate. So, for example, I'm going to use the cherry tree, which is our biggest selling tree, because it creates the most rewards, obviously. It takes about 35 days to ROI, okay? And we call that our games reward period, our GRP. Now, we give the people automatically 1.5 GRP when they start. So you don't have to water it for, 40-something days. To be exact, it's almost 50 days, okay, that your tree is not going to lose rewards, it's not going to do nothing. For that period, you're making 100% rewards. After that, after the 1.5 GRP, comes in the next phase where it's starting to dehydrate. So your tree is only going to produce 50% rewards for another game period. So you would have to have watered it to stay at 100%, but you haven't, so now it's gone to 50% rewards. If you leave it for another month, another games reward period, then it can go down to 5%, which is what it'll stay at. So if you never water your tree will forever only reward you with 5% of the rewards that it can potentially reward you. But it'll never actually die. So if you forget about the game and 2, 3 months, 5, 6 months later, you come back and, now I'm starting my tree is up, rewards again, you can water it, back to full, obviously, 100% rewards.
So why did you choose to launch this on the Binance Smart Chain specifically?
Oh, just trust, one of the most trusted chains. At the end of the day, we all know how big BNB is and the Binance Smart Chain and the capabilities of it. And because we obviously have such a big vision and mission for this project, we decided to go with the biggest chain we knew and the most safest for our obviously protocol.
That's all the questions that I had prepared myself personally. Is there anything else that comes to your mind that we didn't touch on that you'd like to share with everybody right now?
No, I think the biggest thing for people to really get the grasp, because I mean, we could talk obviously for hours, and I can talk about for hours about, our project and how well it's going and this, and we're trying to keep it stable. So we've had our initial pump and it comes down. We're trying to keep it more towards $1, because then $1, you buy it at $1, your rewards periods are in $1. We trying to obviously keep it stable there rather. So a big thing I would urge people to do is, I know people tell you this every time, read the white paper. You come onto our Discord, speak to our community before you come in and buy any trees. That's not necessary. Come in, see how we're doing things, hit us up on our Discord, come and have a look what we're doing, and that way you can get a sense of our community. And once you've done your own research, you'll see exactly what we're trying to accomplish. And it's not just about this node project, NFT project. It's a lot further than that. And we've already started, as I said, with the mobile development, the mobile app. And that's going to take off to a whole new thing. So even if, people see this thing, they see a project and they see charts, people look at charts and they look at coin values and stuff like that. This is not one of those projects. This is one of those projects where it's almost not even cared about, because what we're going to do is go far. And when this mobile app is developed, there's 3 generations of trees. The first one that people can buy now, these are just the first generation trees, which are going to be the most rarest. Second is going to be generation 2 trees. There's going to be 100,000 trees, and then after that. So it's a project that is being invested in, the company itself. So we've got actual investors investing in the company, where we're taking this mobile app and doing that, and that's going to be the main focus, not just this NFT node project. It's going to be huge. And you will see the milestones we've already hit from the white paper, but also being in our community, you'll be able to see what we're doing, how we're doing it, and we really plan on taking over. We're not just aiming for, let's have a great project. We're aiming to be on top 100 coins Binance. That's what we're aiming for.
I personally really like everything that you've been telling me. I think it's really a fun idea to have a Pokemon Go style, augmented reality. I feel that's going to be incorporated a lot more in the cryptocurrency space. And what you're trying to convey with that, with what you guys doing with your company, with trees and showing the support, it shows that you're developing a strong ecosystem. And I'm of a very similar mindset. So, just me personally, everyone that's watching the video, I think this sounds cool, but obviously go do your own research. And as I mentioned before, the reference material to be able to go find out more information on this, to talk with their team, that will be down in the description below. Well, it was very nice to have you come on board. Oh, you got more?
Nice thing, mentioning that. Yeah. It's actually a perfect time to come and join us and just come sit and chat with the community, see what we're doing. As you saw there in the beginning, you touched on that charity event that we're currently running. I don't know if you can pick it up there on your screen. So we're running currently a charity event where, as you can see at the bottom, there's a lot of big names. Some of the biggest names in the DeFi space are all linked to us, from your Titanos to your Grape Finance, Liquid Capital. We touched on, we're working with, One Tree Planted, which is an amazing NGO. So this charity event is going to be running until Sunday. And basically, we're urging everybody to come donate $1. For every $1, we're planting a tree. So we're doing this, and at the end of this, a lucky winner will actually win 20% of that donation, which is an amazing thing. We're going to have a live event on James Pelton's channel, and we're going to talk about, safety of crypto, why people getting into crypto, what is DeFi doing to try and make crypto a better place. And this is what this event is about. It's bringing thousands and thousands of people together. And as you can see, half those big projects have got thousands and thousands. I mean, Titano alone has over 40,000 members. So we're really doing our bit to obviously bring communities together to create one big safe ecosystem, one big safe community, and a community that is there to not just, care about crypto, to care about the planet, and show people, the 95% that are not in crypto, how to get into crypto safely. And that's a big thing. It's in line with what Liquid Capital is doing. So some of the big names, we really are trying to obviously create a space where people can feel safe and come into the crypto world. And this is just one of the events that we're going to be doing to show people how to create a greener future with crypto. So I'd urge people to have a look at this information as well. Amazing, by donating $1, you're planting a tree, and I mean it's $1. So, guys, if you can do that, and obviously once again, jump onto our Discord, and yeah, and just thanks for having us.
Like a tree, I am looking forward to seeing you guys grow. It's so nice to have you here. Appreciate you answering the questions. And if anybody is watching that's new, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Thanks, guys.